Today I'm going to talk about black and gray techniques. I'm going to talk about pre-made solutions for black and gray, and also going to show you how to make some black and gray just by dipping in some water. Now, cartridges have been out for a little while, but they're starting to make newer ones, and they're making adjustments to these and making them better, and companies are coming out with new ones, so there's a big demand for these right now. People are trying them out, and there's some rotaries that use the cartridges, and you can make adjustments while you're tattooing. So right now people are getting into these, and what this is, it's pretty much a specialized tube and grip. And what you have is a needle bar that has this little plastic plunger on the end of it. And what you do is you take your cartridge and put it in the end of this grip and give it a little twist, and it's in there. That's all you have to do to get that cartridge in there. And then you take the plunger end down, put that into your tube, and then you're going to hook this up to your machine, and the arm bar is going to push on this needle, and that is what pushes your needle group out of the end of this cartridge. This is a pre-made gray wash. This one's straight black, and then we have medium and light. So today I'm going to tattoo this design on a client, and this is all going to be black and gray, and it's going to be different tones. It's going to be the darkest black that I can get, that's going to go to a lighter black or a gray, and then all the way to a skin tone. I'm going to use the skin tone as the white areas. So you can see I have 3 different shades in this drawing. And so if I wanted to do this with a pre-made mix, I would use my straight black dynamic ink, and I would use that for the darkest areas, and then I would go with my medium for the lighter areas, and then for the lightest areas I would go with the light mix. And this is already set up for me, and people buy mixes like this. There's Silverback and some other brands that you can get, and those will pretty much get the job done, but you also want to be able to get in between shades, especially if you're doing realism. It'll look okay if you have light, medium, and dark, but you really want to get those in-between shades sometimes to really give your black and gray a really smooth look. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me show you on this banana here some of my pre-washed grays. These are pre-mixed, and I have my light, my medium, and my dark. Now, when you're doing black and gray, one of the mistakes is to just dip into your light and then dip in your medium color without rinsing out your needle. You can see I already have pigment in there, so if I keep dipping from my dark to my medium to my light, what happens is that my light will start picking up more pigment, and so will my medium, so that instead of having dark, medium, and light, I'll just have dark. So what you have to do before going to your medium is rinse out your needle. If you want to get an in-between tone and you're using pre-mixed washes, you can get your water and dip from your ink into your water and then tattoo with that. And what that will do is dilute your pigment and give you a lighter tone. Now if you want to go lighter than your middle tone here, you would dip in your middle and then dip in some water and then do this one. Now let me show you how you can do this same thing with straight black. You can dip in your black and then go with straight black. Then dip in your water. Go some more. Dip in your water again. Do some more. And in that way you go from straight black and you dilute it until you get lighter and lighter shades. You can see the more water you add, the lighter it gets. Now, another thing you can do with just the straight black is if I stay in this area for a long time, I'm going to saturate this whole area and just get as much black as I can in there. Do little tight circles and I get as much black in as I can. And you see I get a nice solid black. And at the same time, if this was real skin, I would be stretching. Now if I come in here, straight black again, but this time I move my hand faster. I do different motions with my hand and I don't stay in the same spot. I just quickly cover this area. You will get more of a gray. You can see if you do quick hand movements